Here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Misses the jumper.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
They get it back. Fires for three. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Minnesota ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley for three. They get it again. Back to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. There's the triple. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Butler. Herro, the bounce pass. And the three off target. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Stolen by McDaniels. From deep. Anthony Edwards gets the three. Edwards got 9.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Carries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Love. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
The assist.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Prince misses. The Heat trailed by 5. Robinson on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Robinson.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
There's Noel. Pass to Prince. Rivers with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. This one for 3. Here's Henderson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Oladipo. Outside Robinson. And stolen by Prince. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson drives in. That one goes in.
And And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. Outside Robinson. 3 seconds left. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 14. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Edwards, that's good.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Lowry for 3. That shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, we know Tyler Herro is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Herro, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, it's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And the Heat all-time hit. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Beyond the arc. And again, it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Herro. Rebound, Minnesota.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From past the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for Miami. A 12-point game. Nailed from three-point land.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Minnesota leading by 9. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And tenacious play there from Herro in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
He hits both from the stripe. 46 seconds left in the first half. Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Prince. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Anderson's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There's Herro with the three. The Heat rebound.
Boy, when he is taking shots, you see the potential.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Herro way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Herro, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Heat trail by 9.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
For three, Edwards. Pass to Conley. Inside Towns. For three, Edwards. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And with the Heat, Gio, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Martin from outside sinks the three-pointer. Martin got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So the Timberwolves called their first time.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Substitution on the board.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Oladipo misses.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one. Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Assisted.
Want easy looks?
Jimmy.
Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Noel. Conley with the three. No good on that one. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Butler. Shoots over Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns. Sends that shot back.
Here's Minnesota. Led by as many as 14 points. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And the Heat call time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Vincent's shot is good.
3 points.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
For three, Edwards. The offensive rebound. Pass to Rivers. Edwards looking it over. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Back to Butler. Oladipo misses.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
For three, Edwards. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good.
The end of the third quarter.
And we've watched three so far in this one.
Timberwolves.
Minnesota on top, leading by 5. And we'll get it going after this. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley with it. Big job by Herro. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Anderson. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Lowry from outside. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Ahead. And that one's good. Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
With the assist.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Martin. Now, here is Robinson. There is Herro with the 3. Miami no good on that time either. To the inside. Left side, Towns. Fires the 3. And it's hauled in by Herro. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Lowry. That ball's big assist by Love.
Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
Time to get on your
And the
feet.
Timberwolves call time.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. For 3, Edwards.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Adebayo. Outside for
2
Lowry.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
In shot opportunity. Here's Love. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Conley inside the line. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Double team on Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Lowry from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Second chance shot. That's tipped.
And watch how Herro uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
That one wide left.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis, but this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. From deep three-point range. That shot off. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Substitution on the board.
Goes up off the inbound. Gets it to fall.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they're ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.